working. But the electrification of the part of the government that anytime we have public health platform. They have a small library. I don't know why they end up. These are old ones, old books. There are many of them. What one is enough for the case? And then
somebody is just here to death.
So we're just looking around to see what your problems are, so that we can help you to feel more comfortable. So we didn't mean to come and interrupt your class. So it's a new sector. So we can't ask them for problems.
I think they have somewhere in the hotel, where you can see the chairs.
So all the needs are right here. Serving of
Those are both the student would like to know the name of our function. Or you do. You know what? No, you just said function.
That's why you're ready.
I'm sure you must have seen her before. I did check. These are new ones.
Well, we wish you success.
On sait tout de façon quand même.
And then how that's it.
Good
Each time they have to break the water and get a strong job.
Recent regulations is that when they control conduit pipe through this, then they leave an opening that people can get. This is the whole type of conduit pipe.
What we can do with the Abami funds, they ask us for 5 1 year. The land.
No, this is. What I'm putting down, I want kitchen. Kitchen.
I would like to explain something in the machine room there, so that I'll be happy if you can follow us here. But in the machine room, they're going to start we are not. Just say,
you know, we changed one of these sometime ago,
last year.
That's why we bought new one.
Yes,
Last year, and the other one was good then. And now, that's the only thing you need to tell us.
actually, the machine is to empty the oil all right round into here. And then it should flow out.
But that one has not been working. It flows to the plants there. You look at that.
And then send it out.
You are the technical person. You are saying that there's no blockage. This machine that not.
Yes, sir. If we can get rid of this machine working now, everything will be clear from the ocean.
He said the 2 machines here got burnt, and the replacement of these 2 panels
Once these are done.
will be alright.
But we put one last year now.
No, two of them have got burnt now.
Again.
Yes. Okay. So back to the way kini ò ní lè ro. So it will got burnt.
Àwọn ìrànì.
Ó jìn gan-an, ó ṣe float dókòó. Wọ́n kẹ́ ti padà rà.
I'm sure one rain having this past 1 hour. Well, this is a very nice facility here. You know, it's a very well planned, well thought out facility. But I think the main problem is lack of maintenance. Maintenance has been very poor, and therefore even the sewer system, the plumbing system, windows and things are in a decrepit state. And we will take steps to see that in a very short time, indeed, this maintenance aspect is done. I think the whole place needs refurbishment. It's interesting that since the place has been opened some 15 years, it has not been refurbished even once. So I think this has been educated. You know, we've heard the complaints, but coming here to see it ourselves is educated, and we will take appropriate steps to see that things are corrected.
The other time you spoke of plans to increase the intake for the nurses in terms of the likely effect such a decreasing number will have on the impact of health in the next year. So how soon will that be?
Well, I think this is part of the problem, the decrepit state of facilities. That is why the nursing council cuts down on the number of students who can be trained. As an example, midwives, we used to train 100. Now it's down to 50 because there is no facility to train them. You can't just take people in and teach them in the class and let them loose on the public, you see. So Island Maternity, there is a plan to refurbish it. So once that is done, there will be increased capacity to train, and I think at least we'll be able to get back to an annual intake of 100, if not more.
Because for Island Maternity, the plans for the renovation have been going since last year. How soon will work begin? When is that?
Well, all we can say is that we will, pay very close attention and treat it as a
part of the department and the other part is outside. Here we have the staff and the operational. This is my own office. Standing up here. She's in charge of the farm. Good afternoon.
Back like this. So we cover them up and leave them here. The dressing room.
That's your dressing.
It's a treatment room.
Yeah. The boiling and then
Dressing room. Your own air conditioning, no one. So what are the special programs?
Running costs just when you spend the money, then you use your children, and then they pay you. So it's not easy on me too. I've been spending my money to run this place as if it's my private clinic later. But this money they wanted to carry a staff to the hospital. Everybody said no money. I have to give money, and that's what I've been doing. And things are not so easy for me to. So this year I've made up my mind that I'm not going to go stretch myself.
No, I think rather than do that, I would have suggested that make a case. You know.
The problem about the running cost is that you have to bring your receipts at the end, and some of these contractors don't want to work for the ministry anymore. Like you want to do something for 500 naira, nobody would like to take it. They say before they take their money back, it's a long time. So I have to put my money down to get those things done. I'm not ready to do that this year anymore.
That's a problem with the
Yes,
finance.
the system.
The system. Usually the National Director of Finance is always reluctant to make cash available. To use risky to keep plenty of cash in hand. At least I really can keep some for emergencies. So the thing that I will discuss with
There's other ones like miriasis and boils. So we want to cancel all the effects of these ones on the survey. So when we see the worms emerging, that is the only time we count them as in the worm cases. In 1988, we had just 42 cases. in the riverine areas of Lagos State, and this was in Ojo local government. Tafi Awori, Tafi Hausa, and Okuntafi. These are places where they still depend mainly on ponds and streams for their water supply. Then in 1989-90, by the way, the guinea worm season we are given in Nigeria starts from July 1st to June 20th of the following year, to June 30th of the following year. So when we count from the July 1st to June 30th of the following year. So when we call 19...
I'm sorry.
And then you start after you see your own money. And then most of the they are not. Nothing. So we wrote.
That was how long
That was last year. So we wrote better than this. It was 150,000 naira. But unfortunately, the money lapsed. And then most of these places that you should remove it and plaster it properly. I say father.
plaster can you go? Coffee tiles or something like that.
I'll blast.
And these days are cheaper.
Very cheaper.
Those things are
very expensive. That's why we remove it and tiles.
Size now.
I'm at the street. How much she will there is water somewhere. I don't know why the Ministry of Land is not. Last year they said it's 23,000. Just to connect water.
Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with a great pleasure that I welcome you to this meeting. The meeting is significant in that it is the first time I am opportuned to officially meet and discuss with you. It is my sincere hope that this forum will enable us to exchange ideas and views, and at the end of it foster better understanding. Permit me to reiterate that the Better Life program was deliberately initiated to cater for women's interests and their well-being in particular and the populace at large. It is for this reason that the program was given the necessary statutory backing with the enactment of Decree 30 of 1989. By its operational procedures, the program is guided by government administrative and financial regulations. At this juncture, I wish to remind you that the Better Life program has among its functions the creation of awareness amongst the women folk and create fora where they could meet and or relax when they so desire. This, I positively believe, prompted the award of contracts for the construction of youth centers in some identified rural areas on the 15th of October 1991. The centers were to be equipped with television sets and accessories. At this juncture, I repeat again, I wish to remind you that the Better Life program has among its functions the creation of awareness among the women folk and create fora where they could meet and or relax when they so desire. This, I positively believed, prompted the award of contracts for the construction of these centers in some identified rural areas on the 15th of October 1991. The centers were to be equipped with television sets and other accessories. It is logical, therefore, that the centers have to be well secured, hence, the award of contracts for the construction of fences on 3rd December 1991. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now apparent that you could not have your bills settled in full by the close of the year 1991, perhaps due to operational reasons. On my assumption of office and in the course of my familiarization tour of Better Life projects, including the bill centers last month, it was discovered that not all of your work has fully completed your jobs. It was the view of the entourage that even where some of you claimed full completion of jobs awarded, certain defects and commissions were still noticed. These, as conveyed to you for your necessary action, are as hereunder summarized. And I hope all the contractors are here. Aberonje Okerebu. Please pardon me about the names. I will soon get used to them. In Animosho local government, Target Engineering Company, you see there, is the contractor here? No.
Oh, it's representative.
Well, if he's not around, you cannot say anything because the person concerned is not around. Efe in Badagry local government, that is Intercom Limited. Not here, any representative. Ikorosun in Badagry local government, Mike KB Enterprises. No. Heath in Badagry local government. Yejo Wagi and Sons. No. Shango Tedro in a local government. That is Siwede Nigeria Limited. Sewale.
Represented.
Can you please stand up for recognition? Okay. Thank you. The burglary proof must be well fastened. Alright? Shango, sorry. I am sorry. Shango Tedro in the local government, Shewade Nigeria Limited. Now listen, soakaway pits to be repaired, burglary proof to be well fastened, opening on the windows should be rectified, keys and locks to the toilet must be provided. Rectified. you alright? Are you jotting me all these things down, or have you got a copy of it?
No, I don't have a copy, but I think I don't know if the chairperson will want me to react.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. It's just note down. When we come to general, you can say whatever you want to say. Today is your day. I am sure at the end everybody will be satisfied. Overview of the present state of affairs of the mass in the country. Some of you might have borrowed to finance the projects as interest or lending rates not too convenient to bear. But I need to remind you that government, especially at the beginning of the year, cannot embark on any major expenditure until the budget is prepared and approved. We are all aware that this year's bill has been announced and is awaiting the approval of the legislature. The situation, therefore, calls for good understanding and patience. To this end, I wish to seize this opportunity to appeal to those of you who have satisfactorily completed the jobs to regard this delay as part of the inevitable sacrifice for the upliftment of our rural dwellers. I also count on the assurance that all the depressed steps to have been noted in the other centers identified would have been read.
Our distinguished visitors from Constance Nigeria Legal State Branch, ladies and gentlemen of the press, we are privileged this morning to have with us members of the Constance Nigeria Legal State Branch in a courtesy call on the Honorable Commissioner. First of all, I would like to apologize very sincerely visiting team to please set the ball rolling. And that is Mr. Jimmy Angbaji. Mr. Jimmy Angbaji, please.
Honorable Commissioner, sir, Director General, State Ministry of Health, Directors in the Ministry, ladies and gentlemen, I am supposed to be the leader of the delegation, but I can assure you that I'm more like the servant of the delegation. With me, you have my immediate left, Professor Fola Tayo. You have next to him, Mrs. Emily Oyo. He's the chairman of the Nigerian Association, the Secretary of the State Branch. Small team we have here today. Director General, Directors in the State Ministry of Health. On behalf of the entire membership of the Lagos State Branch of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, permit me to congratulate Dr. Abiso Bunoa on his appointment as State Commissioner for Health. Members of the Pharmaceutical Society also join me in expressing our thanks for his accepting to receive us so soon after assuming office. This is in itself an indication of the good working relationship that will exist between the State Ministry of Health and the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria during Dr. Noah's tenure. The PSN's request for this visit is essentially to show solidarity with the Honorable Commissioner in the task ahead of providing acceptable healthcare services in the state. We're not in any doubt that the task ahead is going to be easy, but sincerely believe that with the commitment of relevant government personnel and all healthcare professionals, Lagos State will indeed excel in healthcare delivery. In our formal letter of congratulations, we have intimated the Commissioner with the general views of the Society on the status of healthcare and related services. We will, however, take the opportunity of this visit to highlight some areas of concern which we believe require the urgent attention of the Honorable Commissioner. And the first of these areas is the task force on fake and adulterated drugs. Last year, the then military governor of Lagos State felt disturbed enough about the continued circulation of counterfeit, adulterated and fake drugs in the state. He requested the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria to submit a recent paper on what steps could be taken by government to combat the menace. A comprehensive memorandum was presented to the military governor in response to this request. Highlights of the memorandum indicate that problems of circulation of fake drugs as well as indiscriminate sale of drugs in our society could be curbed with more adequate funding of vehicles was also identified as a major obstacle to effectiveness of the task force. Other recommendations listed were increased staffing of the Pharmaceutical Inspectorate Unit, setting up of a permanent police squad to handle arrests and investigations, and provision of laboratory facilities for analysis of drug products. As a follow-up to that memorandum, the society was happy to learn that the governor approved the allocation of 3 vehicles to the task force towards the end of last year, with a promise to increase budgetary allocation this year, 1992. With the change of baiting in the state, it was however not possible to have the promises fulfilled. The Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria hereby appeals to the Honorable Commissioner for Health to assist the task force by ensuring that the vehicles previously allocated are given and that adequate funds are provided for purchase of necessary items required for operation. Government of sound advice on drugs and drug-related matters. The PSN continues to appeal to its members. The Honorable Commissioner for Health will find many instances of acknowledgement of support to the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria by the Lagos State Ministry of Health. It is the intention of the present executive to build on that solid foundation already laid. The PSN looks forward to working with an administration that believes in consulting with relevant bodies and professionals before fashioning out policies, especially those that relate to drugs. Pronouncements by the Chief Executive of Lagos State indicate that the Commissioner belongs to such an administration. We on our part offer our hand of fellowship with the new administration and wish Dr. Abiso Noah a tenure pregnant with success and harmony. Thank you very much.
The government side.
The Director General, Ministry of Health, directors here present, our distinguished guests and partners. It was with great delight that I received your letter of intention to pay us a courtesy call. And we have been looking forward to your visit since that time. I think I might also point out that I've seen another letter inviting us to your annual dinner sometime in April. I'm assuming that invitation still stands. Because we are looking forward to coming to that one too. We are happy for associating with you in all these respects because we regard your profession as an integral part of the health delivery sector, in other words, of the medical profession in this country and in any other country. And as such, it's important, and I think it's very helpful that you are taking the initiative to see that we all move along together as a team. I can only pledge our cooperation on the side of government. And I'm happy Mr. Agbaje, who is the leader of the team, has already noticed that this administration is disposed towards cooperation with all arms of the medical care profession in the discharge of the administration's duty. I've read with delight your status of healthcare report, which some of the things there are really self-evident. They're clear to all, but it's good to remind ourselves about these things once in a while, because as self-evident as they are, you find that people still tend to overlook or omit some of these basic points. So at least it convinced me that your group continually thinking and worrying about the problems of healthcare delivery in this state. And that tells us that we have a formidable ally in the pharmaceutical profession. I must observe that the three of us, that's the pharmaceutical profession, the medical profession, and government, have all joined together to wage a war on fake and adulterated drugs. And I would like to congratulate your group for being in the forefront of this battle against fake and adulterated drugs. Again, I will repeat the commitment of Lagos State government to continue this war until the war is won. Because the war is one that has far-reaching consequences for the people of this country. I regard people who indulge in adulteration of drugs, of faking of drugs, as the worst enemies of humankind. And I think we should join hands together and continue to fight this war relentlessly and ensure that within in the not too distant future we come to the conclusion of this war with victory for the people of this state who are the victims of these evil deeds. I was surprised to note from your speech that the vehicles promised to facilitate the job of the task force have not been delivered. We will look into this very promptly and we'll let you know our findings. About the issue of remuneration of pharmacists, I think we can let you know that at this moment the state government is considering this issue of remuneration not only to pharmacists but to other arms of the healthcare delivery team. There was doctors, pharmacists, nurses, and so forth. I can also let you know that deliberations on this topic are advanced, and I think in the not too distant future, in the near future, we should be able to bring you good news about this aspect of our group, our joint group, all of us. The issue of upgrading pharmaceutical pharmacies in the hospitals, again, is one which we will look into. We're still new, as you have all observed, and we're happy that you're able to bring these things to our notice. So we ourselves will look into it, and we'll do our best to see that things are improved. It is not your interest alone, it's in the interest of all of us as the medical team, and in the interest also of the consumers, who are the public at large. So it's very nice to have you come here. I would implore you to let us continue working together. Any way you can help us, by way of information, please feel free to do so, and we will try to reciprocate. We hold the pharmaceutical profession in high esteem, and I promise you that you will have nothing less than complete cooperation from the Lagos State.
So we will
Yes.